This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
Hi, everyone. Today on the show, Mija.
Ooh, are you serving the community like me?
I'm Delta Work, and this is Very Delta. Satanna is on the show today, and we talk about Altimas with no bumpers, tipping robots, and T-Girl Tuesday. But first, do you want to see me go off? Because I think you want to see me go off.
Oh. Mom!
Are you a lady like me? Introspective, beautiful. Oh, are you intellectual like me? Beguiled by a bargain? You like wild times? Oh, like me? Are you serving the community like me? Well, if you are, then you must be very Delta.
I'm Delta Work, and this is Very Delta, a luxury public access podcast and talk show where I look gorgeous, speak extemporaneously, and invite fascinating people to sit on the couch and get Very Delta. Very Delta is for the woman who is currently available for early Valentine's Day gifts. But first, let's get into some things that are very Delta.
Go off, Delta!
Do you love it? I love it. I got it at Ross. Shut up. This is the time of year where it's so difficult to find something good at Ross. I have a question. There's a lot of leftover holiday stuff that you'll find in the stores in the beginning of January, maybe the middle of January, but it is February and there doesn't need to be Christmas clearance at Ross. And the other thing that really doesn't need to happen is there doesn't need to be Christmas items at Ross at full price. I'm just not understanding why none of that is just marked out or damaged out or thrown away or donated or put into the dumpsters for people who dumpster dive and donate all. Like something needs to happen to that stuff. I was in Ross the other day and I'm looking around and I just sitting right on the edge of like an end cap. There's this beautiful ornament. And when I buy large ornaments, I want them in odd numbers. I want 3, I want 5, I want 7, I want 9. You get it. I don't have to do the math for you. You can figure that out. So I saw this and I thought, oh my gosh, I have a ton of those. I might as well grab one more. And it basically looks like a giant piece of candy. And I have a million of these and I have some of them on one of the trees or had some of them on one of the trees. And I turned it over and I could see that it was completely smashed in on one side. And that is not a deal breaker for me because, you know, I like to cheat for camera. So I could twist that candy, nestle it into a tree, tilt it. No one's going to know any better. So I thought I'll go ahead and grab it. I mean, it's got to be, 49 cents. You know, they always talk about the Ross 49-cent sale. It's happening. You'll see it on TikTok and on Instagram. I've been shopping at Ross for years. There is no kind of Ross that you can walk into where there's a whole section of 49 cents. You do have to sniff around. A lot of that stuff has never been marked. So you just happen to go to a register and you're like, oh, it's 49 cents. Usually it's a food item that is absolutely expired. So you have to keep your eye out for that. So I thought maybe this might be one of those items. So I found a few other things at regular price, got to the register, put everything up. And then I said, hey, I want to buy this ornament, but I don't know the price on it. And the girl calls the manager over. You know, I don't want to make any assumptions, but it seemed like a male homosexual who was already sensing like he wanted to be dominant in this situation or whatever. So he goes over to this book and has to pull up this book. And I'm already thinking like, you don't need to look in a book. Whatever's in that book of markdowns and this, that, and the other, that page has been taken and thrown off. That page doesn't exist anymore. Christmas is gone. So if this item has managed to find its way under a rack and back up on the rack, all smashed in half, you're going to have to just go with your gut, baby. And you're going to have to say, you can take it for 49 cents, right? No. He looked in that book and looked at this, housewares, home decor, lifestyle, general sundries, $6.49. $6.49 for a smashed in ornament. I wasn't going to buy that. Good luck. I would rather you shove that ornament all chipped up. Remember what was it? One guy, one jar. Do that with it. I would rather see that than take your fucking ornament. I'll wrap a Nerf ball and decorate with that. That's crazy to me. This time of year is so hard to find something good at Ross. The only thing seasonally you're going to see for a minute is going to be like, of course, Valentine's Day stuff. I did find a couple of cute things. I found a poodle, a really tall poodle. It's going to come on this desk. I love it. It's like white. It's really cute. Lots of lips stuff, but clothing this time of year, fragrance this time of year, all of that stuff, it hasn't been replenished yet. They're not going to start replenishing that until closer to Easter. So if you're looking for a gift or something like that, if you go to Ross, all you're going to find is stuff people returned from Christmas. So the boxes are going to be all ripped. The tags are going to be missing. People rip the tags out of stuff and the neck is all stretched. Girl, bye. I don't want to go there. I want my deals. And so I will still go walk around, but I have, I have it in my mind, right? I'm a ninja when it comes to Ross. I know what to see, what to expect. I've been there before. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going to happen and how it's going to happen. Those clothes, good luck if you're looking in the plus size section. You're not going to find anything. You have to, if you get a chance, follow Luscious Massacre. She's been here before. She's my dear friend and she is my comadre. And we will talk all the time about, she goes to Ross, she goes to TJ Maxx, she goes to Target. She really lets you know about these places and what's happening at these places. And really goes undercover and does a deep dive into what's going to happen. There's never any cute clothes at Ross for the plus size girl until closer to back when Christmas comes around, because that's when they have holiday dresses and that kind of stuff. But during the summer, it's all that spaghetti strap, odd length, glitter, Calvin Klein. Like, who is wearing that? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants any of that. That's what's happening at Ross right now. Also, I don't know which of you are out there harassing these people that work at Ross, but when I tell you the security guards have full body cams on, I don't know about your location, but my location, full body cams. Seriously? Who is wrestling people to the ground for items at Ross? What, like Italian wafer cookies? You need that so bad. A wallet with a fake Coach print on it. Not saying that they're trying to be Coach. It's just, XOXO brand or whatever that's trying to like make their logo look like something else instead of just their own logo. Whatever these brands are, you get in that line at Ross and that's like that temptation aisle. There's like Lindor chocolate and there's, mixed nuts and wallets. The wallets. My God. I don't think anybody buys quote unquote men's wallets at Ross, because no matter what Ross I go to, that's all I see in that aisle is just wallets and wallets and wallets. And everybody picks them up and looks at them and they're like, do I need a Marvel wallet? Do I have a friend that needs a Hulk wallet? Maybe. Is he 14? Is he 44? How old is he? Who is carrying a Hulk wallet? Somebody is. I look through there though, and I come with hope. I come to Ross thinking I'm going to find something. And when you're checking out at Ross, the process has changed over and over. I have very, very close friends that have worked in Ross as cashiers or checkers, or I don't even know what the customer service agents, as district managers. And I constantly go to Ross. I love Ross. And I only say this from my heart because I love you. Stop with all of these ways of trying to make the transaction quicker and easier because you're going down the wrong way. The latest touch is when you do your transaction and then they tell you the total and you take out your money, they go, next. Next what? I haven't even put in a PIN number. Next, how is that making it quicker? I think they believe that the optics for people is, oh, a lot of people are getting through the line. They're not. They're getting a piggyback ride on me while I put my fucking ATM number in, my fucking debit card. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to give you this, right? And I'm trying to get my things. And you're telling somebody to come stand here. And I'm like, don't look at my paper. Don't look at my number. Why is that right? And then when you're done with the transaction, they go, don't forget your receipt. Don't forget your receipt. You don't forget my receipt. You get my receipt. What have you done here? What have you done for me lately? Do. Ooh, yeah. You haven't given me a receipt, right? You've been calling people over here. You're mad as hell. I'm watching you take the hanger with a go back and stretch the neck out. Put it up from the bottom. You know that. I know that. Come on now. I know we're in a discount store. I know I'm not expecting that I'm at a boutique or whatever, but I mean, there's just the minimum amount. Like it's a little tiny bit. The self-checkout, in fact, I will tell you, unless you're trying to guess the price on an item and get a better deal, it's actually not worth it going through the self-checkout because you have to go through the self-checkout. You have to scan your items. You have to bag your items. You have to go to another area where a security guard takes everything out of the bag, checks the receipts, and then removes the sensors for you. Then you put everything back in the bag and then you leave. Couldn't we just do that at the register? Couldn't we just open more registers? I'm curious as to what self-checkout registers actually cost and what the cost effective. I want to see the paperwork. I want to see the paperwork. I feel like that lady that was like talking to Gavin Newsom and she's like, Governor Newsom, I want to be on the phone call with the president. I feel like her right now. Like, is it really that cost effective to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brand new self-checkout registers ready for you instead of just hiring another cashier to come check people out? I don't know. I mean, it must make more sense. This is a tough time of year at Ross. The cute things will start coming out Easter. For sure, fragrances will start to be replenished, men's and women's. I'm going to say March, April, like April-ish, because people see that Mother's Day and Father's Day are coming up. So the stores will start to replenish those things. It won't look as damaged and as blown out. And as you know, baby, March, April, May, June. I'm going to tell you, right? Mark my words. Somewhere around the middle of June, that Halloween's going to be out. And you know, and I know, because see, we see each other. As soon as that Halloween stuff comes out, it's over for everyone. Because guess what? That means it's Christmas all over again. And I love it. I love it. I live for it. If I can just make it there's a song called If We Can Make It Through December. If I can make it to June, I can make it anywhere. You know? I can make it anytime. I'm not really a girl for all seasons. I'm not that girl. I'm a girl for all Rosses, even like 49 cents or not. You're going to get a good deal there anyway. I found a poodle. You know what I haven't found this year? I didn't find was any cute red roses around Valentine's Day. Like usually middle of January, like they start to bring in more Valentine's Day stuff. I don't know who's putting all that shit out except for me. Are you putting it out? Are you putting out? Are you putting out for Valentine's Day? Did you put out for Valentine's Day? Do you put out at all? Do you put up with anything? Do you put up with bullshit? It's going to be a long year. Do you want to see me take a break? Because I think you want to see me take a break. Today's guest is a sex doll from hell. You know her from Dragula season 5. It's Satanna.
Hi, Barbie.
Hi. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So beautiful.
Thank you so much. I feel beautiful.
Do you you just wake up like this? Because it is early in the morning for people who don't know.
Yes.
You just always exist in this way.
I didn't wake up like this. I went to bed like this. Perfect. Right?
I like that.
Right. It's like preparation.
We first met here in LA
Mm-hmm.
at Mary's.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Hamburger Mary's, to be exact. I
And-
was a server.
For how long did you work there?
Girl, too long. I think probably like 9 months in total. And like, it's an experience working there as a server. Anywhere as a server is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Working around drag queens is hard. But then I got to see you and meet you. And that was like amazing and special.
Aw.
No, it was like a masterclass. Like I tell this to people all the time. Like that's how I learned how to like collect tips. You know what I mean? Like from you.
Like grabbing like this?
Like crazy, just like, no, it was like this like really beautiful, delicate way of like grabbing $1 with the pinky out. You know, it was a
Aw.
masterclass in drag. I got to see you, Dolly Levi, Sasha Colby, Landon Sider. And
That's
it was
so
like
sweet.
every weekend.
Yeah.
So I was like front row to like the best drag show in Southern California. It was crazy.
I love that.
Yeah, but I was there and then we met again at Executive Suite.
Right.
Yes, because I
Right.
was also a bar back there.
You were.
I was.
You were.
I've worked in like so many gay clubs in Southern California. It's kind of crazy.
Did you enjoy your time being a server, or was it just a thing where you were like, I have to do this?
I loved it. I loved it. It was like a chance to be like with the community.
Mhm.
You know, like I loved drag so much. I still do. But at the time, I wasn't doing drag. So I was just like, any way to be around it and to
Right.
be around like the greats. So
That's
yeah,
so
I
cool.
was cleaning up throw up and like, you know, busting my ass every night. But it was cool because I got to like
Yeah.
meet you guys.
Well, I think everybody that complains in a restaurant and creates some big stink has to have worked in a restaurant, because if you haven't, you have no idea what people are going through. The same when you go shopping for something and people are like, it should be this way, it should be that way. You have to work in retail, work in customer service at some point,
I agree.
or else you don't know what you're fucking talking about.
No,
You know?
no, read the room. It's like
For
so
sure.
it's so dramatic for no reason, you know?
For sure. Have you worked in like a customer service position outside of a queer situation?
I mean, is Ulta a queer situation? Yeah, right?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like whenever I go to Ulta or Sephora, actually, it's Ulta more than it's Sephora. When I go in, it's very like, like the queers like give me shade or something. Like I'm gonna steal.
They're throwing dust. Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know.
You didn't do that.
No.
You didn't do that
I
to
was like
people.
miserable behind the like cash wrap or whatever.
Do people really get like gifts with their points and stuff?
Yes, they do. But it's like this. It's like something like this big.
Like a perfume sample that's like the little
girl buy.
Yeah, I don't
Girl
need
buy.
it.
It's one spray.
Like if somebody gave me like a baggie of them, I would be down because I could use that.
I would do that sometimes.
But like one for like the rewards. Do you do like Taco Bell app, McDonald's app? Do you do those kinds of things? Because a lot of people do them. I don't do them all.
No, I don't have those apps. I do go to Taco Bell pretty frequently. I should probably get the
What do
app.
you eat at Taco Bell?
Like 3 hard shell tacos, 2 soft tacos, cinnamon twist,
Oh, you go
and
in
a
like
large
that?
Diet Coke. Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. But I love Del Taco even more.
Okay, so what's that Del Taco?
And I'll tell you why. Because after the gigs, I would like go home and then right off the freeway ramp, there was a Del Taco. So I would like swoop off the freeway, go into the Del Taco, and I would get kind of the similar order. So like 3 tacos, large fries. The gag is though at Del Taco, they have mini shakes for $1.
They do.
For $1. And they're this big, but they're so good.
They are good.
At like 3 a.m. You don't need a whole shake.
Yeah. You don't need a full shake.
Well, I mean, I do, but like not at 3 a.m. Like after I've been like drinking and stuff, like it'll just be like Diarrhea City.
Diarrhea City.
Mayor
no, I do know
of-
what that is.
Mayor of
Not the
Diarrhea
mayor of
City.
Diarrhea City. So your full name is Satanna Nicole Smith.
Well, that's the Twitter name. But yes,
Okay.
that is the full name. Yes.
But it is your full name. Do you love Anna Nicole?
I do. I
Yeah.
do. I mean, like, well, that was like a variation. It originally was Sarah, Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
It was Satanna Michelle Gellar.
Okay.
And then it evolved into Satanna Nicole Smith because I do love Anna Nicole.
Which one do you like more?
Anna Nicole. She's
Anna
more
Nicole.
iconic. I feel
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
I feel like if Anna was here now, things would be so different. Like she would be experiencing things like a vape. Do you think she would love a vape?
Oh, she would love a vape.
Yeah.
She would love a vape.
You think she would have voted for Donald Trump? Maybe. She's crazy.
Well, that's the thing is like you never really know these days because like
Right.
cool people in the 90s kind of like made this like weird turn.
Why?
So, like, I don't
get
know what
why.
I don't know. I think people are just mad at the world.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I have hope that she would be like really cool.
Right.
No, I think she'd be cool.
Do you know your gender? Oh no, we can't do that either.
I know my sex.
You know your sex.
I don't know my gender, but I know my sex.
Wait, you know your sex.
Yeah. Delicious.
Speaking of your sex, have you ever just had sex on Santa Monica Boulevard, like in front of everybody? Was that something you would do?
Oh, fuck. You did your research.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like once upon a time, like years ago.
Really?
Explain but not
paint
like,
the picture for us.
But like not like in the day. Like I'm not an animal. You know what I mean? Like it was like in a car. Like
what seat were you in, or were you on top of somebody in a seat?
Both of us were in the passenger.
Both of you were in the passenger.
Well, my top half was in the passenger, my bottom half was in the back.
Were you were you looking out the windshield like this and then going like this? Or were you facing them and then going like, ha, 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 like that? Like, how were you doing it?
Like a secret third thing.
A secret.
Yeah, because the car was on, and like the way that I was positioned, right? I was basically like, it would fog up and then my butt would like wipe the. Oh. Yeah. So it was very, very.
What
elaborate.
year was the Altima though?
Yeah, 2011.
2011.
Yeah.
What were the bumper stickers? Can you remember at all?
I don't think it had a bumper.
It did. Oh, it didn't have a bumper.
No.
Fuck.
You need a bumper to have bumper stickers.
See, I can't play with you.
Girl from Satanna.
I know. See, this is what I'm talking about. Is like what was the song we were singing, Doug? Real is what you are is what you feel. That's the realness. This is for the feel of real.
The realness. That's what it's going to say on my ID.
Realness. I really like, we meet because you've met a million people and you've worked with a million people from the different shows and all of that. And I always have a hard time with people that like, they'll say like, well, my character is this. Like, this is my character. This is who I am. Like, I feel like there's not a realness from that. And I feel like the most beautiful queens, entertainers, women that I get to meet and work with are people that absolutely know 100% who they are. And yes, you'll be like painted up beautifully or whatever, but you have no problem talking about the fun shit that's like the real shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How do you manage to do that even though we're all around like bullshit all the time?
I don't know. I feel like I'm at this point now where there's like no other option other than to just like be myself, you know? Like I feel like I had a moment maybe coming off of Dragula, honestly, where it was like, I just need to jump into like the waters of like myself completely. You know what I mean? Like I just can't deny it anymore. And so I think after that experience, I was like, I don't give a fuck anymore. You know what I mean? And people rip you apart on the internet. Like once you go through that, you can't come out the other side like more authentic, more like, you know? It takes like the hard shit to really like see what you're made out of.
No, for sure. That
You know
makes
what I mean?
1,000% like that's so true.
Yeah.
What's your takeaway from being on Dragula as a competitor, as a quote cast member? Because, we're creating television on shows.
Yeah.
So people don't realize that while you're competing, you're also not just a contestant, but you're also a cast member.
Yeah.
They want to know about you.
Yeah.
What was your experience with that?
I mean, it was like a little jarring, to be honest. Like I just like didn't feel like I could really express myself or be vulnerable because I like didn't really know who I was at the time. And like I've spoken about it before, but I was in a really bad place going into Dragula. So I was just sort of like, well, here I am. And honestly, I was kind of trying to like dodge the camera a little bit. Like that's how like reserved I was, which is like so crazy to be on reality TV and be like shy about it, you know? Coming off of the show though, I like got a broader perspective. And like the fact that I did the show was like such an accomplishment for me. Like I don't care how far I made it. Just the fact that I went through the process was like, that has built my confidence so much, you know? Like people think like these shows are just like so easy to do, but like they don't know that you have to like save up 2 months rent to disappear.
Right.
Like they don't know that you have to like work with designers and they don't know that you have to like do all these extra steps. So doing all that stuff really like gave me the confidence, you know? And there was moments, where you feel a little bitter or you feel like, oh, I wish it would have gone this way for me or like I hated that critique or whatever. But like ultimately, I choose to look at this experience for the positives and look at it as like the Boulets genuinely trying to help me.
Sure.
Because you can look at any situation and say like this person was trying to tear me down. Like you can look at it from a place of ego. But I've chosen to look at it from a place of positivity.
Wow, that's
and
beautiful.
Because of that, I've been able to take a lot away from it and like have beautiful, amazing experiences.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten to travel and like meet new people all over the country.
Do you like traveling? Do you like going out of town?
I love traveling.
Yeah. Do you have like, favorite places you like to go?
You know what? It was so random, but like I had never been to the East Coast, but
Mhm.
I love Providence, Rhode Island.
Okay.
Love.
What's
Rhode
special
Island.
about that?
It's just like, it was just so pretty. Like the architecture, the weather, the people were so nice. I love like an East Coast accent. Like a man
Mhm.
with an East Coast accent is so cute. I just like had such a great time there, but I love Texas. Seattle was dope. There's like all these really amazing places I've gotten to go. So.
Well, you mentioned Seattle. Say it's 2:00 in the morning and you're stoned and you're riding a Lime scooter all through downtown Seattle and you're looking for a 7-Eleven. Like, what would you buy at that time?
Who told you this?
Do you know what you would buy?
A Diet Coke,
Mhm.
because we share that in common. That love for Diet Coke. I love. Oh, right now my like biggest obsession is the Airhead minis or whatever, the gummy Airheads. Have you had
I don't
those?
think I've had those.
Oh, so delicious.
Do I need them?
Yes, or the Jolly Rancher gummies. Oh, forget
Mm.
about it. And then I'll probably balance it out with maybe like a Cheez-It or something, or like a
Mhm.
Goldfish.
I like that.
I love that.
I love crackers in general. I love that. I could talk to you all day about snack food, and I love that you eat it.
I love snack food.
Yeah.
I don't eat a lot of meals.
Well, sometimes you can't. Sometimes, especially if you're in drag and you're like, I have to have something. It could be like little tiny things.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I kind of like, not that anyone's surprised that I'm going to be fucking eating, but I prefer not to eat a meal when I'm in drag just because you feel like your shit's everywhere. It's
Girl,
messy.
it's too much.
Or like you're just like cinched in.
Hurts.
You can't eat comfortably. Your food will sit right here.
Yeah, no, absolutely
not
not.
cute.
Yeah.
Let's take a
absolutely
break.
not.
We are back with the sex doll from hell, the one and only Satanna. Before we went to break, we were talking about the 2 a.m. run and being high. Who was this with?
This was with the girlfriend experience from Drag Race Canada, my sister. Shout out to her. I love her very much. But Seattle weed is crazy. Or like Washington weed is nuts.
It's different.
It's nutso.
What makes it different?
I don't know. But at the meet and greet, this guy was like, here's a little joint. And so she's kind of a stoner. And so I'm not really a stoner. So like any weed is going to be strong. But that took me to planet number 9.
Really?
It was crazy. Yeah. It was raining.
It was raining in
And
Seattle.
we jumped on Lime scooters to go to a 7-Eleven because I was like dying for like a Diet Coke.
Were you in drag? Were you like heels? Like what were you
Half.
doing?
It was like half drag. It was like weird.
So you had like flat shoes on, not high shoes, or you did?
Flat shoes. Flat
Okay.
shoes. Flat shoes. Yeah.
Could you do a scooter in heels, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That would look really glamorous. I could
It
see you
would.
looking really cute on that.
But I'm like kind of lanky and like I wear pretty high heels, so it would look real weird. Like my butt would be up and my hands would be like this. Do you know what I mean? Like on the scooter.
Hands like this.
So hands on the knees. Yeah.
Hands on my knees. Hands on my knee. Yes.
Yes.
Why would you not?
That's what I'm saying. Though.
Everybody looks better with their ass sort of like they're pushed out.
pushed
ass
out.
up, pushed out.
Pushed out. Oh, push it out.
You push it out?
I don't push it
If
out.
you push out,
Who pushes it out?
it doesn't hurt as much if they're going in. If you push out, I'm telling you.
From my personal experience,
Mhm.
I think that that's not true for my body.
It's not true for you. Okay.
For my
everybody's
body. For my
different.
body. Yes.
Doesn't work for you. That's
No.
okay. You have to switch it up.
No.
You have to switch it up. What works for you?
Biting the pillow and just
Uh-huh.
taking it and just, hanging on by a prayer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you're halfway there if you're living on a prayer.
Hello.
Yeah.
Do we have the rights?
I mean, whether we do or not. Have you ever hooked up with a mailman in Santa Ana?
Gag. It was the border of Santa Ana and Orange, so,
Mhm.
yes.
I've been asking you these same kind of questions over and over. And the reason I do is I'm so intrigued because I know, and you know, how many men, however they identify, straight, gay, bisexual, whatever, many are so attracted to just so much glamour.
Mhm.
And whether or not you're fully slung up in the full day of glamour, the woman is always
Present.
is you. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
you're able to captivate.
Mhm.
And that's something so powerful that you have. And many, many, many women that I know, like yourself, are just like, it's it's powerful. Do you feel that?
I do, but it's like a state of mind.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Because yeah, it doesn't really matter like what you're wearing or like if you have makeup on or not. It's just an internal sort of like light that kind of
Mhm.
shines through, you know?
Yes, I
And-
agree.
And I feel like sometimes when I look the most busted is when like I get approached or like I'm noticed in that way.
Mhm.
But I think it's just like that inner like sex appeal. I don't know.
Mhm.
You know, ooh, that made a noise.
It did make a noise. Did you rip it?
I hope not.
Did you push out?
I sucked it in.
Is it engorged?
Enlarged.
Enlarged. What's the difference between enlarged is longer, engorged is like thicker.
It's like
like swollen.
it's like
How was it? See, I love people who describe. Why don't more people describe things that way? Because I know what that means.
you know it's like that's the noise it would make if I slapped it on the table right now. You know what I mean?
People don't get that.
No,
People
but
don't get that.
we're a rare breed, I guess.
Yeah.
Breed.
Breed.
Bread.
Breed. Seed.
Have you seen that meme that's like it's like a picture of like a bread box and it's like go ahead and get in since you want to be bred so bad.
Fuck.
Fuck.
We should get that on a shirt.
I want that on a tote.
I want that on my toes.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Is your drag mother 6?
Yes.
Yeah.
My
Tell me
drag
about 6.
Yes, I actually met her at another gay club I worked at called Velvet Lounge in Satanna.
Oh my gosh, that's like a throwback.
Back in the day. Back
Yeah.
in the day. I was a little 21-year-old like mayor of Twinkville.
Mhm.
And she saw something in me. She saw my Instagram, my little makeup. And she was like, okay, well, Monday night, you're going to perform at Makeout Mondays at Food Bar. And you have a booking and you have to come. And so then I
Aw.
did. And the scariest like moment of my life. But she was there to like, champion me. And my second performance was like the worst thing ever to
Why?
happen to anyone ever across all of the universes. Because I got too drunk. I was like so nervous. I was so nervous. And like the number involved like hitting poppers. So I did the poppers on stage and I forgot the lyrics. So it was like bad. It like wasn't good. It was just a travesty. And I don't know why, but like afterwards she was like, hey, do you want to be like my daughter? And I was like, okay.
Now
What I don't know what she saw in that, but
what number is the choreography requires poppers? What number is
so
that?
many.
A lot of them.
So many of my numbers
Mhm.
actually have poppers breaks in them.
You know what happens with poppers is
You push it out. Oh.
You push it out.
You push it out.
Yeah.
You breathe in,
You breathe out.
you
You set it and forget it.
and forget it. Okay.
Do you have is there a selection that you would always use for certain numbers, like a type of poppers you would use?
Well, I use Rush for my You're Making Me High by Toni Braxton number. So what I've done, what I've concocted, right, is I have like this like
Concocted.
well, you know.
Mhm.
So you've heard.
Why am I talking to you right now? This is funny.
We're like
love
so
this.
funny. Yes. But it's like a face piece that goes like this. And so it like lodges the poppers like up my nose.
Wait, it holds it in place?
Yeah.
I know you're lying.
No,
Is that something you can buy?
I made it. I will make you one. if
You better
want.
patent this. This is sickening.
I know.
Would you sell something like that, like as merch?
At DragCon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And just like have all these girls just like passed out.
Imagine.
Imagine though.
Have you ever traveled out somewhere like to do a gig and like something drastic happens, like a suitcase doesn't show up?
Yes. Actually, the first time I went to Rhode Island, I forgot my wigs.
You forgot them or they got lost?
No, I forgot them.
What?
Dead ass. I was on the plane and I was like, something's wrong. Like something shifted in me. And I was like, oh no, I don't, and you can't do anything.
You can't, and you feel so helpless because it's like that one thing that's going to fuck everything
It
up.
was like pure dread. And I was like, okay,
Oh, that
either
sucks.
I forgot my wigs or this plane is going down. And no shade, I would rather have the plane to go down.
Then not have the wigs.
Yeah. And then I landed. Like, took it out of the little carousel, opened it up, no wigs.
So what do you do in that instance?
Begged the other girls in the show to like let me have a wig. And they graciously loaned me two. But it was just so embarrassing. Like,
Yeah.
like I'm supposed to be a professional. And I show up
Well, I mean, it was an
wigless.
accident.
No, I show up wigless.
Well, this is the thing. And it happens, right? It's shit like this happens, whether it was by accident or sometimes the airline will screw up or
Mhm.
whatever. And it really, really pays to be an honestly nice person in general, because people in other locations, if other entertainers know that you're being nice and you're being genuine with them, they will do anything for you. But the second you act shitty, especially if you're from Drag Race or Dragula, it really does shed the light on everyone, because there's a lot of entertainers out there that are so sickening, oftentimes better than so many other people that have the opportunity. And they go to these cities and they treat people like shit. And so then they're in a situation and they're asking for, let me, help me, can you spare?
Yeah.
They're not going to help you. Why should they? You know, but they knew, obviously, you were being genuine. You were being honest.
Yeah. I don't understand that behavior.
I don't get it.
Like, I want to go have a good time.
You have to go out of your way to do it.
Yeah. You have to go out of your way to be a bitch. Like, when I go out of town, like, I want to have a good time with the girls. Like, I want to, like, experience the nightlife there. Like, I want to talk. Like, I want to be in the dressing room with everybody. Right. You know what I mean? I want to make friends. I want to have fun. Like, what's that about? You know, and why are people being so, like, uppity about? I don't know.
And it's got to be lonely to do that, because the people that do that, they're the only one in the room acting that way.
Yeah.
And it's like, you got all this opportunity. We get so much afforded to us. Not saying that we don't work and we don't do it, but we do. But at the same time,
gig.
There's other people that I'm like, man, I'll go places and I'm like, that person fucking blows me out of the water. They should have been on TV way before. And here they are entertaining people. Of course, they're grateful and they're happy, but it's like, man, I wouldn't think to go there and shit on them for what?
Girl, there's free alcohol.
There is free alcohol. What is your drink? What kind of drink do you like?
Tequila soda.
Okay.
It's like, it's, basic, and it's like,
Do you put a lime or a something in it?
Maybe a lime, but honestly, we just kind of drink it straight.
What
like,
about
it's fine.
Shot? Do you like to do shots?
Shots are a little tricky because I feel like they hit me in weird ways. Like, I feel like I'll take the shot, I'll feel really good, and then I'll stand up. Well, I guess that happens to everybody, right? But like, I don't know.
I don't stand up, but...
Well, yes. They just hit me differently. I don't know. I get too twisted. I don't know.
I will drink and I will love it, but I have to know how I'm getting home. I have to know that my car is safe. My bags are packed. I don't want my shit laying in the other room. And I want to know, okay, am I leaving in drag or am I going to scrub? What's going to happen? And then I'm like, okay, if we're going to do this, baby, I want to line up shots. I want to get there. You know what I'm saying? And they have to be girly shots. So they have to be like a Washington apple or like a little pretty.
A little pretty color.
Yeah. It has to be that. And of course I know like the fruit is going to like.
Mask it and it's going to give you the hangover.
And it's going to give you that headache and all that. But I like the feeling of being inebriated. It feels loose. It feels silly. I'm totally that person that when I drink, everything is just ridiculously funny. But I'm also, though, let me tell you what's fucked up. I'm also that girl that's like, tell me about your life.
Oh,
like,
fuck.
You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to connect with everybody. And I don't know if that's just, I'm such a talkative person and I never really talk about anything. Like, I know that. I make no points.
Right.
So when I'm drunk, I think it brings out the real you. And the real you is like.
The realness. That's the realness.
Dumbass.
Right. Right. That's the realness.
A dumbass.
So I would run into you in the bathroom and we would be.
Right.
Just locked in a conversation.
Right. And I would be like, you don't need him.
Right.
You don't need him. You don't need him. He's too beautiful.
And then I would bring you outside to my friends and be like, this is my sister.
Right.
Like, we're homegirls for life now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then we don't talk after that.
Ever again.
No, never again. We might add each other on Instagram, maybe.
I'm like, wait, are you the little girl from Mary's? We're going to need a little more chips and salsa over here.
Fuck.
Are you the little girl from Executive Suite?
Fuck.
Someone threw up in the corner. Quick like a bunny.
What about Velvet?
Imagine. Velvet. Do you remember how Velvet, they used to put envelopes on the table for like people to get tips?
Girl Extrea.
It was something.
It
was a really pretty place though.
It was cool.
I liked it.
It was cool. There was people on the walls.
What do you mean? Oh, because it was haunted.
No, like actually there was people who had snuck, like there was like corridors like under Velvet. And some of the corridors like were like in the walls, like behind the dressing room. So people snuck in once and they like stayed there, like camped out there.
Maybe this is why people were saying like, we're hearing voices, it's haunted. There was really people.
There
wasn't a ghost.
There was really people there.
What?
Yes. The inside tea. Yes.
Stop.
Yes. And then the owner or whoever it was was like, why is this door open? Like to the cellar or whatever whatever it was. And yeah, there's people fully living there.
Are you still missing a check from there? Because a lot of us are.
Girl, I don't think we're ever getting those.
We're not getting them coins.
No. It's
We're really
been 2
not.
decades at this point.
And I try to rephrase the email every time. I'm like, I hope this email finds you well. I was just circling back. I was looking for my $50. Like,
right.
am I
Right.
getting it?
No, it's sad.
Let's take a break. We are back with Satanna. Now, you know, here at the show, we do what I like to call frying the small fish. So
Ooh.
I know there's bigger problems in the world. We've got a lot of shit going on. It's already the 700th month of 2025, and it's only February.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any small fish that you want to fry? Is there anything that's just on your ass bothering you? And if not, I mean, I'm glad because you're probably a lot more centered and focused than I am.
No, I'm not. Instagram notes, like, what's that about? What is that about? Why are you like, people post the most insane things and the most like bland, like, girl, what? Like, about to shower, girl, why is that on your note? Like, no one,
Right.
what? I don't care.
What would be a good note? Like, what is even the reason for notes?
Well, I do it every Tuesday. I write T-Girl Tuesdays. So that's like
Okay.
the only good like way to use notes, I feel like.
And that's you just like letting people know this is the event we're going to be having, or
It's
no?
not an event, it's a lifestyle.
Oh, it's just your life.
It's a lifestyle, yeah.
Uh-huh. And what is T? What is that?
Transsexual? Transgender?
Transgender. T girl.
T-Girl Tuesdays. Or it could be T-Boy.
What if it was like T girl Thursdays?
I like that too.
Could there be T girl Thursdays?
It's in Spain.
It's
Because you know how they have
in
that accent?
España.
Yeah.
Welcome to T girl Thursdays.
I'm hosting. And you're performing.
I'm performing.
You're performing the house
T girl
down.
Thursdays. I'm bar backing.
Barebacking.
Barebacking.
Girl,
Open up.
everyone loved to say that. Oh, you're a bareback. And I was like, no, I'm a barback. It's not funny.
Oh, I know.
I've
I'm
heard it a
so
million
sure.
times.
I hate shit like that. That's another thing.
bye.
It's like people that think they're so wise with something, or they'll comment on something, and you're like, you know, I'm not offended by the comment, and I'm not laughing at the comment, and I'm not like, I'm just bored. Like, that seems so
Right.
boring. Like, say something like, if you're gonna insult something, like, at least let me go like, wow, that one hurt.
You got me.
But to say like the obvious, like, well, you're a fat bitch. I know. It says that in my bio. Like, I don't know why you think for some reason I'm like, oh my God, you hurt me. You can't
It's
hurt
so
me.
weird.
I'm already dead. Huh. This is the I like to say that. My mom says that. Like, whenever we she'll be surprised by something. She'll go, oh, huh. And I say it too. Oh, huh. Huh, what?
Oh my God.
This is the part of the show called Read Me Delta. People send in letters. You get what happens.
Love. I've seen the show.
You've seen it?
I've seen the
Really?
show. Yes.
Have you ever seen Miha's episode? Do you know Miha?
I do know Miha. It's a very dear friend.
Yes.
Love.
A style maker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually helped me get into drag this morning.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh, yes. The girls are going to be mad. But this is his Vintage Touch original. So.
I have his Vintage Touch wig at home
Ooh.
that I've been meaning. Look, girl, I don't
Is
even
it
know what this
locked?
goddamn thing
Is it locked away?
It's
Or is it
no,
just out
I
in the
have it
open?
displayed, but I have to tell you what I have to do because I really do. It's really like an important thing to me. I don't know who did this fucking letter. You son of a bitch.
Oh, shit.
It's a different envelope. Sorry. You think? It's a different envelope.
This is like.
Where are my blue envelopes with the gold? Don't you see who we have here?
Hello.
And you want to bring these?
Hello.
What is this?
Girl, I should leave.
You should.
I should
I
fucking
wouldn't
walk
even
off
be
this
mad
set.
if you left.
Girl, I should stomp out of
What
here.
is this? What is this, like shoebox cards or something? Like. Dear Delta and fabulous guest, figuring out how much to tip always stresses me out, and I'd much rather servers be paid a decent wage and that cost be included in my bill. I'd rather not have to tip at all, as is done in Europe. As someone who goes out to eat a lot, I'm wondering, what is your view on this? Should the US stick to what it's doing now or move towards a European model? Very Miriam. What do you think about tipping in a restaurant specifically?
I mean, I see what they're saying about the restaurant paying servers like a better wage, but until we get there, we kind of do need to tip. I
Right.
think, you know what I mean? I always tip. I mean, if the service is like god awful or something, or like the person is like disrespectful, no. But I think until we get to that reality, I think you kind of have to.
I think that's fair.
You know what I mean?
I think servers should be paid a fair wage, absolutely. And I don't think they are being paid a fair wage. And I think even when they are getting a fair wage, I think I'm going to tip as well because I love it. I know
Yeah.
that when people come see me at a drag show, they know I'm getting paid to be there. We're not getting paid millions of dollars, but we're getting paid. We're being compensated. But it's part of the experience that people are tipping us because
Yeah.
they're tipping it for what they believe to be art in
Mhm.
many ways. And when you're at a restaurant, you're tipping for above and beyond service,
Mhm.
somebody recognizing things. For me, it's very simple.
Mhm.
If I don't have to ask for a refill, if somebody just kind of eyes it and they're like, oh, this person's going to want a refill.
Stunning.
I feel like that's like
Stunning.
minimum for me. And I don't really, I'm like you, like, I don't necessarily gauge like, oh, this is going to be this much of a tip or that much of a tip. I usually just tip very generously because I know I want to come back. And I
Yeah.
want people to know that like, oh, that person was here before. They seemed really cool.
Yeah.
I get what people are saying. I think where the tipping mentality has gone weird is like services where there's not a personal service provided, but there's a request for a tip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And I feel like that's more common than not now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it'll be like, I don't know. Like I went to this coffee shop recently and I always tip my baristas. But I was like, oh, I'll get a Vietnamese sized coffee. And they had them pre-made. So you just kind of grabbed it and put it here and then
Mhm.
spun the thing around. And it was already set on like 18%.
Right.
So in those instances, I'm like, oh. But then the fear of like public like shaming
Oh,
gets to me.
absolutely.
And so I go, oh, you know what? 25%. Yeah.
See, I'm the same way.
I think of it as like paying it forward and it'll
Sure.
come back to me. You know what I mean?
I think that's true.
Because
I
I'm
mean,
someone who we both like we rely on tips.
Yeah.
So
we
it'll
do.
come back. It'll come back.
Okay, look. These are these envelopes. I'm telling you right now.
Oh shit. Oh.
Okay, there it is. I see it. I put it in the slit.
Oh. I feel like you're about to give me like test
Oh, it's
results or
ripping
something.
like the whole. Girl, this person had a job, and they're gonna ask for a tip. Watch,
Watch.
they're gonna ask for a tip for doing this.
Mm-hmm. But you put it back in the envelope, the tip.
You're right.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna the tip I have for you. Don't bet on the ponies. See. All right.
What does that mean?
Hi, Delta and Beauty Queen. I've never heard you mention vacations, so I'm curious. Do you like vacationing? If so, what's your vacation spot or type of vacation? If not, why don't you like vacationing? I'm a homebody myself, so no judgment, but I'm curious as to what is a very Delta or very Satanna vacation is like. All-inclusive, sightseeing, day, action, beach, historical. Much love, very Lexi. Do you like vacationing? Do you like setting aside time for that?
I don't do it enough. I don't do it enough. Like I'll do like a little weekend. That's about it. But like Palm Springs or San Diego.
Mhm.
Those are my two like vacation destinations.
Simple.
Yeah, I don't have time to go, fly across the country or something. And also
Right.
like traveling for work already is a lot, so it's just like I'll just drive 2 hours
Yeah.
north or south or east or whatever.
I can't do it. I don't really have an interest in it. I don't think I have ever in my 49 years ever set aside time and said, I'm going on vacation.
It's too much.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's also like, I don't know what kind of family you were raised with, but like my family like was for the most part always just me and my mom. There was never any money to go on vacation. Like and I'm being 100% real. That was never a priority because it was so beyond our comprehension that we were just going to be, my mom by herself was just going to stop being a nurse and the rent was just going to get paid out of nowhere. I mean, it just was never a thing. Now, do I have the ability? Absolutely. I would have the ability. I could set aside some money. I could do all of that.
Where would you go? The first place, quickly.
If I could, I would love to go to
Riverside.
Jamaica, but Riverside, Pedley Beach and Riverside. I would love to go to Jamaica, but I know how like
Oh.
wildly homophobic it is there.
Oh yeah.
But I have a fascination with like the sound of the steel drum and being on the beach.
I'm
and,
sure
like,
it's beautiful.
I'm sure. So everyone says just go to Key West because it's like
Oh,
super gay.
Yeah.
But I have no interest in spending my money. Like I'll go to Vegas. We'll go to Vegas.
Vegas.
That's like a little
Love Vegas.
couple days.
Yes.
Like you said, Palm Springs. I love a Palm Springs
Mhm.
getaway. I feel
Mhm.
like it's easy. I like the idea of being able to go somewhere that is far enough away from home that it feels different, but it's
Mhm.
close enough that if I have to get back, I can.
Mhm.
And I know that puts a stress on us because it's like, well, you're not really relaxed. Because
But also, I don't know, like I've taken a lot of like pride in making my life like so I don't want to take a vacation, you know what I mean?
right,
Every day is a vacation.
right.
Do you know what I mean? If you do it
Yeah.
right.
No, that seems totally fair.
You know what I mean? Also, I don't like overwork myself or like I do things I want to do all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, every weekend I'm like with my friends. You know what I mean?
No, I do know what you mean. And I feel like when you mention like we travel for work a lot, I love going out of town for work. I always feel like I'm so prepared for something like that. What I love is getting to any destination a day early. Not because I'm going to travel around and look around. I like being in a
A
room
hotel.
where I can
Oof.
lay in somebody else's clean sheets,
Oof.
watch TV, order DoorDash, stare, and like sleep there until I absolutely know the next day what time I'm going to have to get up to
Girl.
start getting ready.
Mhm.
Right?
Yes, and you go and you open the window and you like stand there and you like look at the city and you go,
Uh-huh.
ugh, and you lay back down.
Yes. And you go lay back down.
And you go like right, yep.
I
love
live
it.
for
I
it.
love it. I love hotels.
I do too. Now, do you have a preference for a type of hotel or are you like, do you like
The nice ones? I don't know.
Nice
I've
ones?
stayed in some pretty crappy ones.
Mhm.
I have. And it's scary. So like the difference is like noticeable.
right?
I don't know, maybe like a Hilton.
If your hotel has an airport shuttle, will you take the airport shuttle or will you just get in an Uber?
You can get it an Uber.
See, I kind of do too. Even though I say I'm going to do
I'll
the
get an
shuttle,
Uber.
sometimes you get down there and there's like a bunch of people that are getting on the shuttle. And I'm like, I don't want to fuss
Girl.
with my bags in front of everybody.
Yeah, no. And you're like, yeah, no, it's too much.
Yeah.
What about a Waymo? Have you rode on a Waymo yet?
No, what's that?
The self-driving cars?
Oh, I don't think I could do it. I'm scared.
Oh, it's
Do you love
such a
it?
thrill. It's such a thrill. You need to do it.
Could you fuck
It's
in a
fun.
car like that?
I could.
Well,
Tuh.
I meant like everybody, not just you.
Mm.
Dirty bitch.
If you got the skills.
you
No,
do have the
genuinely,
skills.
I don't think so. Because there's a camera.
Oh, okay.
I think it'll shut down on you.
So is this like a ride service? Like Waymo is like a ride service?
It's like an Uber.
Oh.
Before it was like exclusive. Like they like had like a certain, you had to like be like invited.
Okay.
But now it's open to everybody, I think. So you can just call yourself a Waymo.
Wow.
Yeah. And it'll drive up and I don't know. I have a lot of like empathy for Waymos. I feel like they have feelings.
I mean, I do
You
feel
know what I
like
mean?
sort of like anything robotic.
Like
in
the
a way.
Coco delivery robots. Oh, bless.
They're
so
cute.
Sweet. And when like people are being rude to them in traffic.
Yeah, why is that? Why do people do that?
People just like want to like mess with like innocent objects.
Have you ever been to a restaurant where the robot comes up?
Yes. Yes. In Little Tokyo.
Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
went to a Vietnamese restaurant and they had that and I wasn't prepared for it. I didn't know it was going to happen. So I was like, do we like put a tip on the table each time they come? Like how do
Yeah.
the robots make their own tips or do they pool them? Like how does that work?
I don't know. I think they're
It's
unpaid.
digital.
I think it's pretty sketch.
They're unpaid.
I think it's unpaid. I think it's sketch.
Do you like Vietnamese food?
I do love Vietnamese food.
Bitch.
I love a banh mi. I love a banh
Oh
mi.
my god.
Love is it vermicelli or vermicelli?
It's
What is
whichever
it?
one. When you're paying, you can say whatever you want.
Hmm.
Don't you hate that when you like it's one thing if your friends or your like homegirls like are like, hey girl, that's not the word. Because I do with like friends that maybe they're saying it over and over. Like, what's the one that people always say? They'll say, wait, give me a second because I know this one. They'll say, oh gosh, I can't even remember what it is.
If Mariah Carey said irregardlessly in front of you, would you correct her?
It's not irregardless, but that is one. Doug,
Irregardlessly?
help me, because people say it all the time.
What? So,
Oh, I know what it is. That's what it is.
oh, I could. You could care. Yes.
Yeah, you could
yes.
though, because if you couldn't care less,
That
you're
means
already
you-
done with it.
Yeah. So if you're saying I couldn't,
Right. I could care less what you do. Could you? How much more could you? Right? It's a colloquialism. I know. It's just a thing that people...
like turning over a new leaf.
Right. Do you like leaves?
I think they're cool.
Huh.
They're cool.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
This was so fun. I love this kind of conversation.
Me too.
You know, we've been off from doing the podcast for a while, so I love that I'm talking to someone that I love because it's easy to talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like whenever I have friends here or people I know, or like when it overlaps, it's easier. I'm not saying that I don't like other people, but it's just the flow is faster to talk.
Yeah.
Like, I like inviting people into a conversation about things that I can only talk about here. Do you know what I'm saying? Because people go on a lot of podcasts and then there's a lot of questions. People want to know about Dragula or whatever. Well, you can go listen to you talk about Dragula somewhere else.
Hello.
I want to know about you fucking in a car.
Don't they all?
Don't they all?
Don't they all, honey?
Well, anyway, thank you officially for being here. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
You look gorgeous. This was stunning. Today on Very Delta, we learned that when life gets hard, give it one strong push. We'll see you next week. And until then, keep things very Delta. Very Delta is produced by Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom. Hosted by Delta Work. Produced and edited by Doug Robertson. Technical direction by Margot Padilla. With original theme music by Will Pitts. Media and design support by Stone Cold. And set design by Eris Sevilla. Executive produced by Alaska, Willem, Big Dipper, Camille Stennis, and Joe Cilio. Recorded at Forever Dog Productions. We should do like DragCon Santa Fe Spring Swap Meet.
Down.
Mom!
Watch Very Delta uncensored, ad-free, and a day early by subscribing to Mom Plus Gold. Sign up today at mompodcast.plus for premium content, including weekly episodes of more Very Delta.